Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Victoria here, Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for August 28th through to September 3rd, 2023. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm always grateful for every single one of you. This is an interesting week, okay? We are in a full moon week, and the full moon in Pisces is occurring August 30th or 31st, depending on where you are on our planet. And not only is this a full moon in Pisces, which is probably going to be a little bit emotionally charged anyway. Full moons do tend to be quite emotional, but in Pisces even more so. This is a supermoon, so this is a point where the moon is closest to the earth. So if you, hopefully you've got clear skies wherever you happen to be, because this thing is going to be spectacular. So we've got the Pisces energy, we've got the supermoon energy, also called a harvest moon, right? It's the time when people tend to start harvesting crops and things depending on what it is that you've planted. But it's also a blue moon. So this is rare. This is the third lunation in the month of August and the second full moon. So blue moons, of course, are rare, right? Once in a blue moon. So this is a time when some magic may happen. Pay very close attention to your dreams this week. If you don't already keep a dream journal, you may want to start, and it can be something as simple as a pen and paper on your nightstand. And the trick with it is when you wake up in the morning, don't open your eyes. Do not open your eyes. Take a moment just to stay in that sleepy energy and just capture whatever energy, whatever feelings, thoughts, emotions, words happen to stick with you, happen to linger. Once you've grasped them, once you've captured them, then write them down. It can be some very profound dreams. It can be some weird dreams this week, but maybe pointing you in a certain direction or giving you guidance or insight. Very psychic is this Pisces energy with this full moon. So a lot of psychic aspects, a lot of spiritual growth, a huge shift for a lot of people. So pay very close attention to this full moon. You're going to feel this right from the start of the week. You'll feel it a number of days after as well. Usually it's about 72 hours before and after the actual event where we do feel this thing. But you may be feeling a little bit more optimistic. The full moons are a great time to let go of any kind of emotional baggage, cleanse and purge, and set yourself out on a new direction or a better or healthier direction. One incredibly important aspect, which if you're not already feeling it, hold on to your hat. Okay, there's a lot going on this week. Uranus is going retrograde in the sign of Taurus. Now, Uranus is the modern ruler of Aquarius. And if we think of Aquarian energy, it's about the collective. It's the humanitarian side. It's the one that rules our innovation, our science, our technology, and this is how it does affect everybody. And when Uranus goes retrograde, Uranus is the planet represented by the Fool, by the way. Okay, so think of the Fool card if you're familiar with the tarot. Time to take a leap of faith, to let go of fears and worries and doubts and inhibition, to follow your own path, to follow your own dreams, to take that step forward into the unknown and to get out of your comfort zone, to be a little bit adventurous and possibly, yes, a little bit rebellious in this energy, because Uranus does bring an energy of rebellion and change and invention, right? All of these Aquarian aspects. But this is also where we reform things, right? Where we figure out what has been keeping us stuck or trapped. And this is where we break free. And it's because of that breaking free and breakthrough energy that we can really shake things up a little bit in our week ahead. Now, Uranus going retrograde is slowing us down just a little bit. So we might not feel completely out of control. Okay. But you're going to feel like you're on a cruise ship going full steam ahead. And then all of a sudden you're going to feel it go like flipping, turning direction, right? And it's going to be like, whoa, if you've ever been on a roller coaster or something and you feel your stomach kind of go, whoa, okay, something's happening here. And this is what that Uranus energy can bring in for us. So we're going to feel this shift. This can line us up for a lot of radical change, and it might make us feel a little bit uncomfortable, but because it is retrograde, it can slow us down a little bit, but it can serve a purpose. It's like rebellion with a cause kind of thing in there, but it can really shake things up for the collective. When Uranus is in this energy, we can feel the earth shift a little bit. This is tied to earthquakes and volcanoes and things like that. So we could just see some interesting things going on this week. And of course, it's happening right at a full moon energy. So, and we all know what the full moon does to us and does to our earth, the gravitational pull, and with it being that close, right? Expect the unexpected this week, okay? So how do you navigate this? Center and ground your energy. Take time, take a step back. Uranus is going to be retrograde for 5 months, so we've got quite a while to navigate this energy. Some things may happen really fast, some things may happen a little bit slower. So whatever your situation is, take that step back, find a quiet space, make sure you are taking care of yourself, nurturing your own energetic needs, your own physical, emotional, mental needs, because this is going to be important for you, right? That way you don't feel as though you're being carried away into oblivion, right? We want to stay centered and grounded. So those are the major things happening this week. Let's get right into your reading and see what we've got coming in here for you guys. But again, we might be having a big spiritual shift, insights. Follow your intuition, pay attention to your dreams, all the mystery and magic and wonder that is around. You might also just be, by the way, feeling a little bit more creative this week, because Pisces does bring about an energy of creation, artistic energy here. Maybe you feel like following a passion of yours. Maybe you've always felt like you wanted to share your art with the world or something, so this can be where you are breaking out of maybe hiding in the shadows. So we're going to cover all signs for this week. Again, center, ground your energy. So all of your timestamps, this one video is going to cover everybody. So timestamps are all going to be down in the description box and in the comment section down below for you to see. Make sure you do watch your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus signs. Okay, and of course, with this being a full moon week, don't miss out on your moon sign, because this is our subconscious, this is our emotions, and of course, it really does highlight our sensitivities in this energy. So watch all of your readings, timestamps down below, and for those who haven't seen any videos so far, if you're new here, we do have a contest running over here at the moon, and it does end this week. It ends on the 31st. Culminating in the full moon. Hey, there we go. And if you want to enter to win a free personal reading, all you need to do is press like on this video, subscribe to my channel because it is for subscribers. Even if you think you're already subscribed, just double check and make sure you still are, because over the last few months, YouTube has been unsubscribing people for some reason, not just from my channel, but also from other channels as well. So you might just want to double check that. And in the comments down below, write in, "I am abundant." And that way I know that you are entering the contest. And like I said, it is to win a free personal reading. I will announce the winner on September 4th. So watch out for that video. And you can enter on as many videos as I post up until August 31st as you like. So let's get right into it, guys. We're going to start with Aries, and I'll see you in a minute. Hello there, Aries. Welcome to your week ahead. Let's have a look and see what energies are being highlighted for you guys. Messages, please, for Aries. What does Aries need to know? Thank you very much. We have the energy of conscious living coming out, the healthy changes you've been meaning to make are imperative for you right now. So, this does tie right into to Uranus and the full moon, right? Breaking free, breaking patterns, breaking down old cycles. This is where we ditch those toxic cycles, the things that aren't healthy, the things that aren't good for us, and we turn around. So you might be in the energy here where you're trying to make some positive changes in regards to your health. We are in Virgo season, and this does relate to your health, physical, mental, spiritual, emotional. And so you might be consciously trying to make some very important changes. And the time is now, my friends. The time is now. That Uranus influence there will give you that extra energy, that extra sense of direction that you need to burst forward, to break free, to shatter old things and to bring in new radical changes for you. Now, you could just be, for some of you, this is something to do with your physical body. But for others of you, it's your way of thinking. How do you talk yourself out of things, right? Usually you're pretty, usually you take initiative. Usually you are pretty gung-ho. You're pretty good at starting things, but maybe in this energy, you're not so good at finishing things. So perhaps you are going to make a conscious effort to finish what you start. And the full moon brings an energy of completion, of finishing things. So consciously think about what changes you're making, where you want to do something a little bit differently, where you need to break free of an old cycle or pattern, where you maybe even need a little bit more freedom. Because this Uranus retrograde can bring you freedom for your mind, for your heart, for your energy. Very interesting for you. We have the Three of Swords, we have the Four of Cups, and we have the Devil. Well, would you look at that? What are we doing? Breaking a cycle. Okay, your major energy this week is this Devil energy. Okay, and with the Devil energy, this is toxic cycles. This is bad habits. This is our shadow side. This is our fears. This is the things that keep us stuck and trapped, and the things that tempt us. Whether it's people, whether it's activities, whatever it happens to be for you, this is a week when you are consciously aware of what you need to work on. And maybe it sounds a little bit boring, but you know what? The thing is, we all have something that we need to work on. We all have something that we need to shatter and break free from. Just as soon as sometimes, because we are human, sometimes we break away from a pattern and we develop a new bad habit. Back in the day when 20 years ago now, when I quit smoking, great, wonderful. And I picked up a Starbucks habit, a caramel macchiato habit, if you will. Oh man. Okay. That was probably, it wasn't harder to quit than smoking, but it replaced one addiction with another. So in this energy here, you might need to be a little bit aware of that, right? And be just a little bit observant in your own actions, your own energy about kicking one habit, but picking up something else to replace it, because the Devil card can represent addictions of all things. But the Devil card does represent our shadow side, right? The things that are obsessive for us, right? The things that are controlling our lives, right? Is it something within you? Is it something external? Embrace this Uranus rebellion and break free out of any situation that is just not working for you. It's time for you to make a conscious effort to move forward, because something here, we've got the Three of Swords here, and we've also got the Four of Cups. So, the Three of Swords is something that is causing you grief. You might be dealing with somebody this week that you just don't trust. You might just not trust yourself in the week ahead, right? So we got some difficulties and challenges when we've got the Devil card. People's situations, not everyone is working in your favor. You might feel as though people are working against you, but you might also feel as though you're working against yourself in some way. And with the Three of Swords, it brings in an energy of disappointment and sadness and difficulties here. But the thing is, though, is that when we recognize something, it's an opportunity to heal, to grow, to move forward. And I do feel here that something is going to come to light for you, and you're going to figure out what's not working, right? And you're, especially if it's people in your environment, especially people that, with the Devil card, we always need boundaries and perspective. And you might be coming to the realization that, this is a toxic connection. This is a toxic environment. This is a toxic person. I need to protect myself from this person. They constantly undermine me, stab me in the back, that kind of thing. That's just not healthy. And so you're consciously aware of that this week. And you might have been consciously aware of this for a while, whatever this Devil card represents to you this week, internal, external. And now is your time, your opportunity to do something about it. You may just reach your breaking point. You may reach a final straw. Enter Uranus energy, okay, and enter this full moon energy. So break out, okay? It's your time to really make some very positive changes there. But we do have the Four of Cups here as well. And, sometimes the Four of Cups can indicate that there's something positive here that you're not recognizing, you're not seeing, you're not open to, okay? Sometimes we can heal a situation in our world, but we do need to look at things from a different perspective. We do need to kind of take that step back and look at what our opportunities are, what our possibilities are. Do I need to make changes? Is this working? Where do I need to make some little tweaks in my life, right? Or what am I not seeing? So in the Four of Cups energy, there may be an energy here where you're just not seeing something. You're feeling a little bit closed off. You're feeling a little bit apathetic here, but there's something positive that is in your peripheral vision. And so this is a reminder that we do need to figure out things that aren't working for us. We do need to recognize where we need to put up some boundaries, or what changes that we need to make, or what's keeping us stuck, or, and we need to kind of open ourselves up to alternate possibilities so that we can receive some sort of opportunity. We can receive some positive energy. We can receive insights and messages that may be out here for us. Because the Four of Cups, sometimes there's a gift coming in. There's something really positive coming in, but we've got to make sure we're aligned to receive it in that energy. Okay, so a little bit of challenging energy for you guys this week. Okay, but I really do think the planetary aspects that we've got coming in, I think they're going to light a fire beneath you. And they're really going to, this planetary energy is really going to get you doing something about your situation. And again, maybe completing something, right? Like I said earlier, you're really good at starting things, not always that wonderful at seeing something through to the finish line, right? And, or closing things off. So this could be your time to really close a chapter and open up a new one. All right. So we have attracting, not chasing. The Devil obsessing over things, chasing things down, right? Sometimes we need to take that step back. Hello, Four of Cups, and we need to be a little bit more open and attract positive things, attract change, attract positive energies, and, really get in that receiving mode. So attracting, not chasing. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlying the chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. Okay. And so when we try and control the outcome, or when we do, think of if someone's chasing you down an alley, right, you're going to freak out. And, so it's not the best thing. It's not always the best way to get what we want, right? We need to be open, be flexible, be adaptable, and attract things with our own energy that we really want, right? And things do fall into place the way they are meant to. I'm going to leave that there for you, Aries, okay? Remember, ground and center your energy, take care of yourself, okay? And take care of that, all right? So I thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe if there's something here for you. And don't forget to enter the contest if you want to. Like, subscribe, and I am abundant goes in the comment section down below. I hope you have a wonderful week. Stay tuned, by the way, for the full moon and Pisces readings. I will be putting those out there very shortly if they're not already up, but I will link the reading down below. So have a great week. I'll see you later. Bye. Hello there, Taurus. Let's have a look at your week ahead and see what's being highlighted for you. Messages for Taurus, please. What does Taurus need to know? Thank you very, very much. So let's see what we've got to start out with. Aha! Ooh, very nice. Pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to your energy. Pay attention to anything weird. Pay attention to your dreams. You are experiencing some sort of shift in your energy this week. This full moon is really going to impact you. And the Uranus retrograde, of course, Taurus, is happening in your sign. Okay, so you are going to feel this if you aren't already. We've got card number 8, follow the signs. Look around for clues. The answer to your question is right in front of you. Okay, keep an open heart, keep an open mind. Watch those repeating numbers. Watch any kind of, feathers or animals or insects or things that are out of place, right? Always something that's out of place, something that makes you go, huh, that's weird. That's a sign. So pay attention to that. When you do see some signs, take a step back. And in that moment, think about, number one, when I see the signs, right? I say thank you. Thank the universe, okay? Because someone's talking to me, someone's looking out for me. And then for a minute, I just say, what was my energy when I saw that sign? What was I thinking about? What was I doing? Where was my mind wandering? Because those are clues to pinpoint what that sign meant for you in that moment. For example, if you're seeing card number 8, if you're seeing 8s, 888, a number 8, a double 8, a triple 8, a quadruple 8, what does that mean for you in that moment? Because there's a few different explanations for that. 8s are the infinity symbol, infinite potential, infinite possibilities, infinitely abundant universe. 8s have to do with flexibility and adaptability. Are you being too rigid in something in your world? Do you need to be a little bit more flexible and adaptable? Can represent in that flexible, adaptable energy, prepare for change, right? Go with the flow. And that might be the message that you're receiving, especially with Uranus retrograde in your sign, okay? 8 also represents abundance flowing into your life. So depending on where you are right then and there, the sign will be different for everybody. It'll be a little bit different meaning, with a little bit different innuendo for all of you. So take that step back and then look up the different meanings of that, and something will click for you. You'll be like, that's my message. For some of you, this is leading to you towards your soul's purpose. Now, this is a really deep, deep, deep energy. Something exciting is on the horizon for you if you follow your passion. Be flexible, adaptable, believe in yourself. You are attracting something to you. Your third eye is opening. You are in alignment with something that you are meant to do, something with your soul contract, something that you're here to experience. So this is a big, 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 powerful energy for you. So I think this week is going to be filled with insights. Pay very close attention to your intuition. Remember, your intuition often defies logic. It's just your instinct, and you might question it. You might doubt it. You might try and explain it away. But sometimes you've just got to believe and you've just got to trust. In this energy here, oh, look at that. We've got the Empress at the bottom of the deck for you. Beautiful. On the 3rd, by the way, right at the very end of the week, Venus goes direct in the sign of Leo, a time of abundance and harvest, time of new beginnings, new possibilities. We get the resources that we need, love and wonderful creative energy. It's coming in. So a little bit of a green light for you to go for the gold and to follow your dreams in that. Okay, so it's a great underlying kind of energy there. Some of you are ready for a fresh start. You're ready for a new beginning, and this is what's giving you some motivation to go forward. All right, but we do have the Devil card coming in here. Now, this is really interesting because Aries, you're the second sign that I've done the reading for. Aries was the first. They also did get the Devil card. Now, this leads me right back to the Uranus energy, because Uranus in retrograde in your sign is about ditching toxic cycles, toxic people, bad habits, negative behaviors, ditching your fears, believing in yourself, right? Believing in the impossible and following your dreams. So we're really facing this Devil card, and we're giving him quite the showdown, this week, the things that have been controlling you, the things you're trying to control, the things that have a hold over you, the things that tempt you, the things that are not working in your favor or that aren't operating in your best interests. So for some of you, this is a you energy. This is you. You're being challenged this week to break away, break free from a toxic cycle, from toxic people, break free from any of those bad habits that have got you stuck in a rut, making a better choice, a healthier choice. Whenever we do get the Devil card, it is a requirement for boundaries and perspective. So have you been looking at things in a negative way? Have you been focused on the wrong thing, or have you been obsessive over something and then you're wondering why something isn't changing for you, right? It's because you're blocking it. You're restricting it from growing, from moving forward. So in this Devil energy, right, we want to really look at the things in your life and say, is there something holding me back? Am I held back by fear, worries, doubts, anxieties, right? Am I trying to control a situation? Is someone or something trying to control me? You are being gifted with this planetary energy to find freedom, to break the chains, to break the cycles, to break the patterns, to break the behaviors. So for some of you, it's quite a little bit of a challenge, but I think you already know. The Devil card can represent, because we do have the Six of Coins coming in here as well, that some of you might actually be receiving something this week that you've been wanting, that you've been desiring, and that you've singularly been working towards. The Six of Coins can bring you money and opportunities, things flowing back to you, okay? Because the Devil card isn't necessarily always bad, okay? But it can be this thing where it's like all style and no substance, right? Think about, you're a goal in life right now. Maybe you're focused a lot on the material world right now, and you may actually get what you've been working so hard for. Because the Devil card with the Six of Coins, maybe you've been, kind of focused on one thing, making money or trying to balance your budget, right? But it's somehow got a hold over you, even though you're making progress and there's some positive energy and balance being restored here, possibly with the Six of Coins. It's something that has been very, very difficult for you to get, to obtain, or to change in your life here. Okay, so some of you are getting a gift, you are getting a blessing, okay, and it's been hard fought, hard won in this, right? Maybe like pulling teeth kind of thing. All right. I do think here that with this energy, though, that there is a wonderful opportunity here for you, okay, to restore balance somewhere in your life, right? The Six of Coins can bring us a positive exchange. It can give us something like an honest day's work for an honest day's pay. This can be where we do find balance in our lives, right? So where we've been focused on our material world, on our money, on our goals, our ambitions, right, as a singular focus, this is where we have an opportunity to kind of break out of this kind of obsessive, compulsive, workaholic kind of energy, right? And we can take that step back and we can feel a sense of relief because we're finding a little bit more balance. So in this energy, I do feel that some of you are very much being reminded that you need a little bit more balance in your life, balance within a relationship, balance within your workplace, balance between work and home. Maybe you even need to do something so much as just balance your budget. Okay, that can be a very practical approach for you. All right, but I do think some of you are receiving something very interesting this week as well. Okay, and because that Six of Coins can be something positively flowing back to you. All right, but it is ultimately a reminder to remember that the energy that you put out is what you attract back. And if the energy you're putting out is obsession, control, trying to dominate situations, fears, right? Those things, if that's the energy that you're putting out, which we all do at some point, okay, then you're going to attract more of that back. And we don't want to. You have the opportunity here to break the pattern, break the cycle, break free, rebel a little bit, okay, and restore that status quo and attract things to you that are a lot more positive, that are a lot more beneficial for you. All right. But I do think some of you are getting rewarded for something this week, or there's something positive that is flowing your way. Okay. It could be that, you need to have a little bit of a showdown with somebody, thank you, this week. And that Devil card can represent, let's say, boss. And let's say they've been taking advantage of you. You don't quite trust them. Maybe you don't even like them, but you got to deal with them, right? So maybe you don't quite have a choice, right? But they're manipulative. They're condescending. They, maybe dangle carrots in front of your face and then snatch them away, right? That kind of thing. So this might just be someone that you need to deal with this week. And perhaps you need to talk about money and exchange of money, right? And you just might get what it is you're looking for. And if you don't, then I think you're going to follow a different path, because I think that'll be the answer, the turning point, the breaking point that you need. And don't forget the full moons that we've got this week too, right? Oh, I'm packing a punch this week. Can be an end of something. So you might be on a very significant turning point in your life here. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you're just going to, burst through a window and say, I'm out of here and go out in a blaze of glory. Although with the emotionally charged full moon, I wouldn't doubt if someone did that. But I think you're just going to feel something change within you. And this will set the stage for the days and the weeks and the months to come as to what direction you're going to take. We have do the work. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. This is how you attract abundance, make change, embrace opportunities, right? We do have to be willing to do some work, to take some action, to take some initiative. And I think you've got a huge energetic boost here this week to resolve some issues, to make change, or to face something challenging in the eye and get the answers that you need and even possibly get a positive outcome. Remember to follow the signs, pay very close attention to your dreams and your instincts, because like I said here, there may be someone with that Devil card and the Six of Coins. Someone might be trying to give you something, but there may be some strings attached. Okay, strings attached with that Devil card there. So might be something rewarding for you, but just know that there might be some sort of compromise that you need to make. And maybe that's just what you need to do right now, especially if you're having money issues. Sometimes we need to take that job for that paycheck, even if it's not the best place for us to be for the long term. It might be just a short-term thing that you are taking, right? We all have material wants, needs, desires, and necessities in our life, right? So there might be just some strings attached to something very positive that is headed your way. And it may disrupt a little bit of balance in your life there, but I think it's something that you've been working towards. Okay. And don't forget, it can be temporary. So you can break free a little bit later down the road. Take what you need right now, right? And then, look forward to something a little bit better later on. So I'm going to leave all that there for you guys, okay? I hope there was something here for you. If so, please like, share, and subscribe. As well, if you want to enter the contest, like and subscribe. And in the comments down below, I am abundant. And contest closes August 31st, right on that full moon day. And I'll announce the winner September 4th. So have a great week, guys. I'll see you later. Hello there, Gemini. Let's have a look and see what we've got coming in for you guys in your week ahead. Message for Gemini, please. Thank you very much. Oh, we've got 2 for you here as well. Interesting. We've got some progress here. We've got freedom of soul expression coming in here for you. Freedom, breaking free, closing down cycles and chapters. Very big theme this week, right? That Uranus retrograde and also that full moon. Freedom of soul expression. You may be holding back from expressing yourself for fear of losing or upsetting someone around you. Break out of that. You're being called to do that. Your soul is saying to you, be yourself. Follow your goals. Follow your dreams. What someone thinks of you is none of your business. And sometimes we tuck ourselves away because we're worried about being judged, or we're worried about what someone else is going to think. And, you know, I myself have been through that many times for a lot of years. And now I just don't care, right? I'm me. You like me. You don't like me. You think I'm weird. I'm Aquarius. I'm used to that. I'm good, right? I'm good. But it came with a lot of years of hiding in the corner, of pretending to be someone that I'm not, of not letting my light shine. Time to break out of that. Time to break free. And ultimately, card 39, card 40, supernova, explosive energy. An aspect of your personality, your ego self, must die to make room, to make way for a new shiny star to be born. This is like a rebirth. This is growth for you. This is spiritual growth. This is massive change and transformation happening within you. And I do feel like you're going to be breaking down barriers. You're going to be breaking down walls. Now, will you do everything this week? Maybe not. Okay. That's probably a tall order. Unless, of course, you're in a situation where you're just at that breaking point and you're like, and you're going to give yourself a little tower moment. Okay. And you're going to be like, I'm done. Okay. And this can be some deep insights that you do get this week. All right. But whatever it is, you're going to take action. You're going to really have a deep understanding about something. And you're going to be really in a very positive energy here to break those cycles and to let your light shine, to burst forward into a new chapter. And ultimately, let people see you for who you are. Forget about being judged. Forget about, you know, what someone else may think. And, you know, people do get upset when we change. People do get upset when we want to follow our goals and our dreams and we want to be uniquely us. Ultimately, you know, humans, we will follow our bliss. At some point, we might percolate in the corner for 20 years before finally breaking out, right? Or coming out of the closet in something, right? Whatever it is you've been squirreled away, some creative project, some aspects of yourself, your personality, whatever it happens to be, right? This is your time to shine. So embrace this energy. Now remember, you know, we do have the full moon in Pisces, right? That is this week, but this Uranus retrograde is going to last like 5 months. So you've got time. So I think probably what you're getting this week is, number one, some of you are actually taking some sort of initiative. You're taking the first steps, baby steps even, if you will. And some of you are actually receiving something, or you have an opportunity, a door opening up for you. But in order for you to follow this opportunity, you've got to let the truth out in some way, right? And no more hiding in the shadows. Nobody puts baby in a corner. Nobody puts you in a corner. Time to get out on that dance floor. Okay. Because we do have the Knight of Coins coming in here. So you've been very patient for something. Okay. And now you're about to reap the reward. Something very exciting is manifesting in your life and is coming in for you. Page of Wands. This can be a new opportunity. This can be a new sense of direction. This can be a new job, a new relationship. You know, just something that's giving you a little bit of freedom and breaking you out of the slower energy. So I think something very positive. For some of you, this is a new job. For some of you, this is an increase in pay. For some of you, this is a newfound sense of direction or a new sense of confidence that's here for you. And that is the biggest gift of all, isn't it? Some of you might have some influential people around you, and they're encouraging you on your path this week. They're not standing in your way. They're in the upright. They're your cheering squad. They are like, yes, Gemini, let's go. Go for it. And they are giving you that little bit of extra motivation, a little kick in the butt that maybe you need in something. And this is very exciting for you in this energy. So I do think that some of you are getting something this week. Something is coming to fruition for you that's very positive. Others of you, you're being reminded here, the Knight of Coins, that you might need to proceed with caution. Take things one day at a time, one step at a time. And remember that sometimes on our journey, we do need to take things a little bit slow, even if we're really excited, Page of Wands, about something. Okay, we do still need to remember to look at the details, to make sure that we're not missing anything along the way, and that we are open and flexible and adaptable as well. We pay attention to those details. The Knight of Coins brings an energy of being very committed to our goals and dreams, brings an energy of discipline, a little bit of caution maybe as well, okay? But ultimately one of, slow and steady wins the race. So whether you're embarking on a journey and you're getting this deep insight like, aha, I've got this clear sense of direction. Now I'm going to look forward to my future and I'm going to follow my goals. Or some of you do have something very positive coming in this week. The Knight of Coins can bring you offers, opportunities, invitations, can bring you money, can bring you maybe some wisdom and some information coming here as well. Now, this may be delivered via a person, okay, or it's just something that you discover within you. But the Page of Wands is bringing some fun, bringing some excitement, where we tap into our inner child. The Page of Wands quite often does bring us some very, very good news, something that, is like, oh my goodness, I can't contain myself, right? So something very, very exciting may come in here for some of you. It could be a new job, that promotion that you've wanted, okay, or your ability here and your opportunity here to break a cycle and express yourself, right? That Page of Wands. If you look at this page, I actually like this Page of Wands in this deck because look at this. Do you think that Page of Wands cares what anyone thinks? Confidence right there, oozing with confidence, a sense of self, a sense of, I know who I am, I know what I want, and I'm just going to go for it. And you know what? I don't really care what you think, right? Being very creative, very innovative, very outgoing in this energy. Some of you, Page of Wands is very much a free spirit. So this can be you. Knight of Coins is who you are, who you have been, but the Page of Wands might be who you want to be. So it can be a very exciting insight for you, right? Again, maybe something has tipped the scales for you here this week. But I do think that you do need to take on a more weekly level. I think you do need to take a practical approach at things. You do need to just make sure you're not missing any details this week. We are in Mercury retrograde as well, so just a little bit of a heads up there for you. And in that energy, we do want to double and triple check things before we charge ahead with something. So if you've got an idea, you've got an opportunity, something that you want to do, that you want to buy, that you want to invest in, or an opportunity that you want to seize, just make sure that you are paying attention to all the details and then go for your gold. Okay. But I think there's some fun maybe coming up in your week ahead here as well. So let's get a final message out here for you guys. Pay yourself first. Well, hey, that Knight of Coins, maybe you are paying yourself something. All right. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have the savings to invest in your present and your future. All right. Maybe some of you are turning over a new leaf how you deal with your money. This is the angels of abundance. This is how to be more abundant, how to attract more abundant, how to embrace abundance in your life. And paying yourself first, putting some money aside for a rainy day later can give you a little bit of freedom, right? Maybe financial freedom that you might need, that you might be looking for. All right. So this can be a little bit of discipline for you, okay, in your financial sector. All right. I'm going to leave all that there for you guys. I hope there was something here for you. If so, please like, share, and subscribe. If you want to enter the contest to win a free personal reading, again, like and subscribe. It is for subscribers. Leave I am abundant in the comment section down below. And check back. I will post the winners on September 4th. Contest closes August 31st. Okay, and you can enter on as many videos as you want, as many as I post right up until that day. So I hope you guys have a great week. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to the energetic shift that's happening around you. Be in the flow, be open, be flexible and adaptable. And I think there might be something interesting going on for you. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later. Hello there, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading. Let's have a look and see what is in store for you guys. Messages for Cancer, please. Thank you. Wow. Okie dokie. Got a few extra ones here. So, oh dear. Okay. So we have, first and foremost, we've got soul contracts. Before you were born, you agreed to partake in specific experiences that assist in the evolution of your soul. So this is card 13. spiritual growth and evolution. Perhaps you're stepping into an energy where you were meant to be. A little bit of faded energy coming in here for you. For some of you, this brings a completion of a soul contract, a chapter in your life. You are learning some lessons. Others of you, you are stepping forward into a new chapter, a cycle where you are fulfilling a life purpose. So very interesting spiritual growth and insights, but it's not without a bumpy ride this week for some of you. And of course, the moon is very connected with you, Cancer. So you might be feeling extra emotional this week. You might be gaining a huge spiritual shift this week for yourself. This is an opportunity to break free, to break out of any kind of emotional baggage. Okay, but it does come with a little bit of turbulence when we get this. Okay, so for some of you, you are experiencing the calm after the storm, right? Things have been bumpy already. Things have been uncertain. Things have been a little bit loopy. And now this is the week for you where you figure out why, right? That soul contract. And this is where things settle down for you. For others of you, you're just getting started, okay, on this journey. So there will be some twists and turns. There'll be some ups and downs for you, but ultimately you will be fulfilling something that you were meant to fulfill. Don't be afraid to make a change regardless of how hard you perceive it to be. It can be fun if you allow it and let go of the resistance to it. Change is what we make of it. Change is inevitable. It's one of the constants about being human is that we are always faced with change, with growth, with evolution. And how we deal with it can actually really dictate how difficult or how relatively easy that it's going to be. When we go with the flow, when we look past the issues, when we're more solution-based, when we try and stay a little bit optimistic, everything happens for a reason, everything happens for a purpose. Things tend to be a little bit easier. When if we resist change, sometimes resistance is futile. Things are bound to change whether we want them to or not. Whether it's something that we want to happen or not, it is still going to go ahead, right? So that resistance energy can really kind of keep us stuck and keep us in that bumpy energy. So we don't want to do that, right? We want to go with the flow. We've got soul purpose here as well. Soul contract, soul purpose. Beautiful, very deep. Something exciting is on the horizon for you if you follow your passion. What are you meant to do? I think you're going to be getting some insights here. Some meditation for you may be very, very helpful this week. All right. Find a quiet space, make some time for yourself, especially as we get into this full moon energy. You don't need to try. You just need to quiet your conscious mind and just connect with your own energy. Just very simple. Even if it's just for a short time, I think you'll be feeling a little bit of a dynamic shift there. And I think that you will recognize where you're meant to go, what you're meant to do. And I think some of you may actually even have some opportunities opening up for yourself this week that are very practical. All right. But wow, we've got the page of wands and the ace of coins. So there's a gift that is being given to you, that is being handed to you this week. And this gift might come in the form of your dreams. It may be something that manifests in your material world for you. It might be insight. It might be knowledge. Okay. And it could even point you in a new direction or bring you in a new beginning or bring you in those opportunities in your life. But they may be the result of changes that you have made, or they may be changes that you are making that lead you on your path to success and to achieving some goals and some passions and things that you want. Because the ace of coins very much tied to manifestation, as is the page of wands. So you're attracting all kinds of wonderful things to you right now. Okay. And there's a lot of new, fresh energy out here for you. So very exciting for you guys. But the ace of coins, this can be a new financial endeavor, a new job opportunity. This can be a gift, a windfall coming in there for you. See, a gift for you. Okay. And something that is really wonderful. You could have a little bit of luck on your side. The aces are typically a result of manifestation, and they're a gift from the universe. So it could be some spiritual gift and insight and knowledge. Okay, this can be something, of course, in your material world that you discover. Whatever it is bright and shiny. It is exciting, okay, and it can lead you towards a lot of wealth and financial prosperity and a lot of knowledge down the road. Okay, so maybe you're just learning something this week. Okay, but this can put you back on track, or really kind of shift you into alignment with where it is that you need to be. We've got the Page of Wands here as well. Now, the Page of Wands can represent a person in your life, maybe someone that gives you a little bit of motivation, maybe someone that you look at and you see them and they're living their best life. They're a little bit of a free spirit. They don't care what other people think. They just do what they want to do. They do what makes them happy. They're creative. They're fun. And you like to be around this person. And maybe this is someone that you're looking at and going, how do I get to be like that? Not a care in the world, right? This free spirit kind of energy. So you might be figuring out, right, how to be that kind of person, right? Where you go out, you have fun, you take a little bit of a risk. You don't worry so much about if you're going to pass or fail, right? You're just going to do what excites you, what makes you feel alive. The pages quite often bring new. So some new, fresh insights, new, fresh energy for you. Maybe you're feeling a little bit more revitalized this week as well. Or maybe you're feeling as though, you know what, I've been through a bumpy time and I'm just going to go out and have some fun. So some of you, this Ace of Coins could actually be you spending some money on yourself to go out and have a little bit of an adventure. Maybe you go on vacation, maybe you just go and do something fun, whatever it happens to be, you're investing in yourself in some way, and it will really have a lot of positive returns for you, at least energetically. But the Page of Wands can bring in great news for you as well. So this could be very exciting for you. This can be something, a new job. This can be, that bonus that you want. It can be something to do with your money. Whatever it happens to be, it's exciting news, and this put a really quite exciting smile on your face and probably get your adrenaline going just a little bit. You might be having flashes of insight and inspiration this week. You might be feeling really creative, but the Page of Wands doesn't sit still. Okay, it's like, I've got an idea, I've got an opportunity, and I'm going to go for it. Right? So it's a very go-getter kind of energy that you've got coming in here for you, right? And it's wonderful. All right. So a little bit of movement here as well, because the Page of Wands, again, doesn't like to sit still and likes to move. Okay. So likes to get going on things. So I think that if you've been going around in circles on something, I think you're going to get a clear sense of direction. You're going to figure out what you need to do, what you need to change, or what direction that you need to head in, what actions that you need to take. And again, for some of you, I think there's some very exciting news coming in here for you this week. So celebrate. Release resentments about money. So part of what is being shattered, what is being released, what you're breaking away from this week is some sort of previously held belief system about money, how you make it, how you spend it, your worth, your value. And this is the Angels of Abundance. So this is all key insights on how to attract abundance, how to be more abundant, how to embrace abundance. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. And what is the Ace of Coins? A golden opportunity, and the Page of Wands can possibly be a supportive or motivational person in your life. All right. But this can be you breaking down barriers and moving towards your goals, your dreams. So some exciting energy coming in here for you guys. Okay, probably one hell of a big shift. Pay attention to your insights, pay attention to your dreams, your intuition. Watch for signs too, I feel, in this energy. Repeating numbers, insects, feathers, things like that don't belong wherever you happen to see them, because there's something there for you. There's a meaning there for you. So I'm going to leave that there. I hope you have a great week. I hope there was something here for you. If so, please like, share, subscribe. And if you do want to enter the contest to possibly win yourself a free personal reading, like this video, subscribe to my channel. And in the box down below, I am abundant is what is highlighted for you, and what you're going to type in. That tells me that you're entering the contest. I will announce the winner September 4th. So watch for that video, and you can enter on as many videos as I post right up until August 31st is when the cutoff is. So I hope you guys have a great week. Hold on to your hat, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hello there, Leo. Let's have a look and see what we've got for you guys in your week ahead. Messages for Leo, please. What do we need to know? Thank you. We have dream coming true. Well, Leo, isn't that nice? September 3rd, of course, we do have Venus going direct in your sign. Thank goodness. It's been a little bit of an up and down, turbulent summer for some people, but here you are. You've got a dream coming true. Your dreams are coming true because you stayed true to your heart's desire, and now is the time for you to reap your rewards. Doors of opportunity are opening up for you. For some of you, this is a time of harvest. You're getting a gift, an offer, an opportunity this week. And others of you, you are just being reminded that anything is possible for you right now. Stay true to your dreams, open your heart, be flexible, be adaptable, and allow some wonderful things to happen in your world. It's a big shift for you. And again, for some of you, this full moon in Pisces, have a look back at the new moon that we had in Pisces earlier in the year. And what were you manifesting at that time? What were you dreaming about at that time? How far have you come on your journey? And this can be an indication, a message here for you to don't lose faith, don't lose sight on where it is you're going, what it is you're attracting into your life, what dreams you're following, because you're on the right track. So Spirit is really just giving you a message here to keep on going, right? You're all in the right direction here. Others of you, yeah, there's something coming to fruition for you, and this is beautiful. So open those doors of possibilities and believe in yourself. Believe in the power of your dreams. Use your imagination. Okay, so wonderful, wonderful energy that's coming in there for you. Pay attention to your dreams as well, because our dreams can be a number of different things, right? There's a whole subsection out there about dream interpretations and things, right? And dreams can be our subconscious, right? Trying to tell us something, show us something. They can be messages from spirit, from the beyond, giving us some guidance, or, bringing something into our conscious thoughts. This can be the gift of foresight can come in our dreams, right? We can have premonitions in our dreams. And with this magical, mystical energy that we've got with this full moon in Pisces, there is a big psychic element to it. And there's also a little bit of a supernatural element to it as well. So this can bring in some magic. This can bring in, I don't know. I think some of you may have a little bit of a gift here to tap into the spirit world in some way. And this might be kind of what you kind of been thinking about, or maybe the signs have been pointing you in this way. Anyways, there's just like a little bit of a mystery and a magic that comes in with this moon for you. So keep an open heart, keep an open mind. We do have the moon card coming in for you here. And yeah, so this moon is going to be very important for you. Powerful insights, bringing you inspiration, intuition, tapping you into your spiritual gifts and insights. But also, I think perhaps bringing you clarity to something as well. And, maybe it's something where you can see a little bit clearer, maybe something that has been a little bit elusive to you, and you can figure out some answers right about now, because the moon can bring illusion. It can cast shadows. And when those shadows are cast, it's an invitation to look at things a little bit differently, or to dive deep into something, right? And the answers are there for us. Should we be willing to do a little bit of work, or keep that open mind, right? But the moon brings about a little bit of mystery, a little bit of magic. This can be where some of you're recognizing your fears, the things that have keeping you stuck. And when we do get the moon card, this is a reminder that you have the power to make your dreams come true, but you sometimes have to face your fear. Feel that fear and go for it. Do it anyway. Okay, get out of your comfort zone a little bit. So this moon cycle is going to be very powerful for you on multiple levels, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and also maybe kickstarting you forward into some action. But it can very much be bringing things to fruition for you. I think this moon for some of you can also bring in some healing. because we do have the Three of Swords coming in here as well. And the Three of Swords, perhaps there's something here that you're just about to give up on. Okay, Three of Swords, you're like, it's never going to happen. It hasn't happened now. I don't know if it's ever going to happen. Break out of that, okay, because there's something magical shifting for you here. But the Three of Swords can bring in a healing energy, right? Because sometimes we do need to break ourselves open or to be broken open to figure out what is really going to make us happy. And quite often that does come via heartbreak and loss and disappointment. Because without that, sometimes we need to, kind of look at things and see the positives that do come out of a negative situation. Without the challenges, without the disappointments in our life, we would never be able to recognize when things are good. And sure, maybe it's a, kind of a rosy way to look at it, right? But I mean, I've had a lot of heartbreak and disappointments and things in my life, a lot of trauma that I've had to get over. But, but when I look back, I've put in a lot of work, right? I've done a lot of work. And now when I look back, you know what? I don't know that I would change anything, because these battle wounds, these scars make me who I am today. And I wouldn't be this person if I hadn't been through those things and if I hadn't worked through those things. So the Three of Swords can sometimes be a gift, and it's all about how we look at it. But it is an opportunity where we break our heart open so that we can mend it, we can repair it in a healthier way. So the moon can bring you healing, completion, and closure in your life. This is where you can release that emotional baggage, right? This is that moon. The moon can very much help us do all of that, to really tap into our emotions, tap into our subconscious, right? And really figure out, why am I stuck in the same cycle, right? Because cycles are very much highlighted with this moon energy. So very deep insights can come for you guys this week. So tap into your heart space, okay? Write something down on a piece of paper, burn it away into the universe. Please, please, please be careful with fire safety. We've got enough things on fire right about now. So, make sure if you do write something down that you want to give back to the universe, and you do intend to burn it and give it away, make sure you do it in a safe spot, right? Fire safety is the key. We don't want to burn anything down, okay? But this is where you can set intentions to close something, or you can really say to the universe, okay, I recognize this. I thank you for the life lesson, okay? But you can have this back now, right? And we can really cut some cords, cut some ties there. But I do think that there is a wonderful, magical healing element that's coming in here for you. And maybe your dream is freedom. Freedom from heartbreak and suffering and loss. But I do think here that there's something a little bit challenging for you guys this week with the Three of Swords. But I think with the moon energy, you might need to just explore some underlying things, some underlying energy, the root cause of something you might need to dive into. And then you get the answers that you're looking for, and you figure out how to move forward and move past that. We have do the work. This is the second time this card has come out, and you are only my fourth reading, okay? So there's a lot of elements throughout the signs that are very much in alignment. Very powerful energies we've got this week. But do the work. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. Remember, the universe is here to support us with the energy, with the opportunities, and we have to seize the moment. We've got to take some action, right? We're co-creating with the universe. We're in partnership with the universe, right? So you got to be willing to do something, all right? But I think some of your hard work is very much about to pay off as well. It's a little bit of a mystery, though, when we get that moon card. So open your heart space, connect with your emotions, pay attention to your intuition, pay attention to your dreams, and embrace the magic that is around you. So I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here for you. If so, please like, share, and subscribe. Help out my channel. That would be fantastic. I would thank you very much gratefully. And also, if you want to enter the contest, all you need to do is hit like on this video, subscribe, because it is for subscribers. Leave a comment in the box down below. I am abundant. And stay tuned. And I will post the winner. I put up that video on September 4th. And you can enter as many times as you want, all the way up until August 31st. All right. So I thank you guys for watching. Have a great week, and I'll see you later. Hello there, Virgo. Let's have a look and see what we've got for you guys in your week ahead. Messages for Virgo, please. What do we need Virgo to know? Messages for Virgo. Woo! Well, there we go. We have a blessing in disguise that just propelled itself across my table. Beautiful. So, sometimes challenges that we're going through feel like the end of the world as we're going through them, as we're experiencing them, as we're navigating them. And then when the dust settles, we can look back, we can reflect a little bit and go, actually, that was a blessing in disguise. I didn't recognize it at the time. So in the week ahead, especially since Mercury is retrograde in your sign, Virgo, this is where you may be revisiting something, reflecting on something, right? Because when we get the retrograde energy, it's all the re's: reflection, review, renew, revive, refresh, all of that kind of stuff. So you might be in a little bit of a pensive, reflective kind of energy. You might just be in this energy where you're looking back on things and you may just get some deep insights, gain some wisdom, understanding, and knowledge about something that you have gone through either recently or in the long ago past. So it is a blessing in disguise, right? And maybe it's, something about, you had broken up with somebody or they broke up with you or something and you were devastated and heartbroken. But now that you've looked back upon it and you've seen how they've moved on, maybe they've betrayed other people. And, you're like, I am so glad that I, wasn't around for that. So things like that, right? Or if you got laid off from your job and, and then you look back on it and it turns out maybe the company folded a number of months later and you're like, well, thank goodness that happened when I did, because I got a new job and it was good. So we can have all of that going on with this particular energy. But you're being asked not to prejudge your current set of circumstances. So if you are going through some challenges right now, or if you feel as though there's things that are shifting, changing in your week ahead and you're not comfortable with it, you maybe don't really quite like it all that much, maybe you can't even make sense of things right now, just, kind of find a little bit of quiet space. You don't have to try and figure everything out right now necessarily. The answers and the reasons for whatever you're going through will come to you. And it might not be quite as insightful as you want right now, but it might take a little while to unfold. But it is a blessing in disguise, right? So you just might not quite be in the mindset necessarily to see that. But deep insights do prevail. We've got the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Swords both coming out here for you. So the Queen of Swords can be your energy. You're paying attention to the details. You're really thinking about things this week. You're getting your thoughts in order. Maybe you are in this reflective energy. Maybe whatever you're going through, whatever decisions that you're needing to make right now, you're seeing things very clearly with the Queen of Swords. So where you're confused, where you're anxious, where you're going through some challenges or some restrictions, Nine of Swords, okay, the Queen of Swords, cooler heads shall prevail. Queen of Swords is very wise, very logical, very quick on the mark. Okay, and this is the energy that you are embracing in this. Okay, the Queen of Swords also is incredibly wonderful at being honest and truthful and putting up boundaries. And when the Queen of Swords, when you get this energy, this is like your word is your bond. Like, this is my decision, or this is where my boundaries lay. And I'm not going to waffle on that. This is my final firm decision. So you might need to be really clear in your convictions this week, be very clear in your decisions this week. And if you are putting down those boundaries, stick to it, right? Stick to it, because there's a reason you're putting up boundaries. Now, the Queen of Swords may also represent a person in your life there as well. And this could be someone who you are talking to or you need to talk to, right? Maybe there's something that you're worried about, whether with the relationship you have with this person or whether it's something else. The Queen of Swords, as like a friend person, would be somebody who would always tell you the cold, hard truth. They tell you what you need to hear, not sugarcoat it to what you want to hear, or what, might just make you feel better, but is just, smoke and mirrors. Queen of Swords is a person, before you ask this person for their opinion or for some advice, be prepared for the answer. They don't mean you any harm or ill will. It's just that they're very blunt, right? And they're not going to pull the wool over your eyes for anything. So we all do have this person in our lives somewhere. And we all know, okay, yeah, I need to be careful of asking this person this question because I don't know what kind of answer I'm going to get back, but it's always kind of profound. But they could be a very positive influence for you. But we do have the Nine of Swords here as well. And the Nine of Swords is, one of those kind of self-imposed restrictions, right? Where we're up in the middle of the night, we're tossing and turning, we're thinking about things, we're overthinking, overanalyzing. And this is really the energy here that's around you saying, you know what, you get something out in the light of day. In the middle of the night, everything is amplified. And if you think about the little creaks that are around your house, your fridge might make a little noise, or maybe you got a floorboard that creaks, or the house settles or something, or the wind gusts outside. All of that seems perfectly normal and fine and nothing to worry about in the middle of the day. But in the middle of the night, 3 o'clock in the morning, when you're tossing and turning and you hear these little creaks and groans and the wind howling and things like that, things are amplified to the point where it's kind of a little bit scary, and your thoughts are the same way. So our thoughts do tend to, can overwhelm us in the middle of the night, and our mind gets carried away, our imagination gets carried away, the things that go bump in the night, the thoughts that go bump in the night, right? And so this is a reminder here in this energy that no, we're not going to resolve major life issues in the middle of the night when we're tossing and turning and frustrated that we can't sleep, or frustrated that we're waking up early, and we need to get things front and center in the light of day, and this can help us resolve things. But with the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Swords coming out here, it's also very interesting, especially this week with the astrology that we have, because you might be waking up in the middle of the night for a reason, and it may have started a while ago. It may just start this week. Your dreams, pay attention to your dreams. When you do wake up, it is important that, because we want to capture the essence of our energy or of our dream before our conscious mind takes over again. So if you do wake up in the middle of the night, just lay there still. Don't open your eyes. It's a challenge, right? Don't open your eyes and just, what is my energy? What's the first words that come into my mind? What remnants can I capture here? And quickly write them down before they kind of go away, because there may be some profound wisdom that's coming in, and maybe some messages from beyond the veil that are coming in there, especially if you're waking up like unnaturally or out of the ordinary, between usually about like 3 and 5 a.m., but usually about like the 3 and 4, for about 4 years now. I've been waking up at exactly 3:33 a.m. every single day. It doesn't matter even if I've gone to bed at midnight. So there's reasons for that for me, but there could be some deeper reasons for that for you. So remember in this energy here that the middle of the night, we're not going to resolve anything. Take a practical approach. Get something out in the open in the middle of the day when you can do something about it and see things the way they really are. Be honest with yourself about things. And again, keep a little bit of an open mind, because I think you're going to be discovering something this week, or having an all-important conversation. We have detox your friendships. Hey, there's your boundaries. Okay. So there could be a relationship or something in your world where people are overstepping their boundaries and, can maybe causing you a little bit of grief. Now, this is the angels of abundance. So how to get more abundance and really positive things into your life, and detoxing your friendships can be one of them, right? Get rid of the ones that make you feel bad, or the ones that, really are only out for themselves, and they just, every time you try and talk about yourself or something, they turn the conversation back to them. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with the people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. I'll leave that there for you, Virgo. I hope that you guys have a wonderful week. Matters of the mind this week, right? But I think you're going to get something very insightful. So if there was something here for you, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you're entering the contest to win a free personal reading, like this video, subscribe to my channel. I am abundant is what you're going to type in the comments box down below. You have until August 31st to enter, and feel free to enter on as many videos as I post until the end of the month. I'll announce the winner September 4th. So I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye. Hello there, Libra. Welcome to your weekly reading. Let's have a look and see what we've got coming in here for you guys. Messages for Libra, please. What does Libra need to know for the week ahead? Thank you very much. And we have the heart of compassion coming in here for you guys. Now, this is really quite lovely in its energy because, of course, we do have Mars in your sign. And this Mars enters Libra on the 27th, right? So this reading is for the 28th onwards, but of course the energy doesn't just start and stop. So with Mars in your sign, this is a reminder: make love, not war, open your heart, focus on relationships, collaborate with other people, and, try and move something forward in a healthy and a positive way. And part of the way that we do that is we open our heart. We listen to other people. Active listening is a big thing, and gain deeper wisdom, insights, and understanding when we do that. You might be in a situation this week where you do need to be a little bit more compassionate to others, where you need to open your heart and be compassionate to yourself. Right? When's the last time you did something good for yourself there, Libra? Okay, it's not always about other people. It's about you too. And this is where you can also be in the energy of restoring balance, harmony, or finding a compromise with somebody in your world that you care about. There are many people around you now who benefit from your loving, compassionate heart. So open your heart, put yourself out there, be patient. And I think you might experience something very, very wonderful and very interesting. You might be meeting new people this week, Libra. You might have something that comes full circle. You may even have something that comes back around again. Not only do we have the blue moon, right? Once in a blue moon, chance of a lifetime for some of you. But we do also have that Mercury retrograde going on. And Mercury retrograde, we can sometimes get things that come back to us, right? We can revisit a situation and we can revive a situation. So you might get a second chance at something, or perhaps you're just opening your heart and embracing some forgiveness. But the heart energy is the most powerful energy that we have. And when we open our heart, we put ourselves in receiving mode. Six of Swords, we can be compromising on something there. But when we open our heart, we can put ourselves in receiving mode. We're more apt to be flexible and adaptable and understanding in our world. So we've got the King of Coins, we've got the Six of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. So interesting here with the Seven of Wands, especially with the Six of Swords right here. You might actually be an advocate for other people. There might be something that you need to take charge of to move a situation forward, and to find some compromise there, to get something back on track, or to resolve some issues. And so the Seven of Wands energy that's coming in here puts you in a position of strength, power, has you facing challenges and issues head on, and can really highlight all of your strengths, okay? Your clarity of conviction, your ability to be courageous and brave and persevere in times of adversity, to deal with issues, to overcome them. This is where you can also stand up for yourself or stand up for other people. And just like that heart of compassion, right? Show yourself a little bit of love, do something for you, right? Advocate for yourself. But I do feel in this energy, especially with the King of Coins, Six of Swords, I do feel that some of you are very much front and center in sorting out a workplace issue. So you might actually be the person that walks into HR, your boss's office or something, and, demands change or, money or restructure or something. Right. So you might actually be the voice of reason for other people. But I also do feel here that there is something that you are resolving this week, and you're not going to let anything, overtake or overwhelm you. You're going to be committed to the task at hand, and you're going to have your eye on the prize. So you might have a singular focus this week, and this could take you a while, but I think here that there's a resolution of something. Okay. Now it could be with your money. It could be with a significant other, or it's just you really completing a cycle at this time. But we do have the King of Coins. So the King of Coins can be your energy taking the lead, being in charge, being assertive even, acquiring knowledge and information. This is an energy of success, leadership, authority. This is where you master something, and something that you've typically been working on for quite a while with the King of Coins. This is a very slow moving energy, a very deeply committed energy. And so this can be the energy that you are embracing. And with the Six of Swords right here, there's been some difficulties, there's been some challenges, and it's through your perseverance, your commitment, and your ability to learn and apply your knowledge that you have acquired that moves you forward, that helps you resolve things and moves you in a better direction. Okay, or at least gets you unstuck out of something there too. All right, because the Six of Swords is quite often a rite of passage. We've been through some troubles, some turbulence, some challenges, but it's something that we're meant to experience, because without that life experience, we either are going to miss a key piece of information, we're going to feel a sense of like we're going to feel a little bit directionless, or we're going to kind of just keep on going around in circles. So you might be very much being committed on your journey to resolve some issues, and this might be the week where you do feel that little bit of a shift. But this is an energy of success and abundance and being able to move forward, and with the Seven of Wands, show your strengths. So if you're looking to get a yes for something, maybe a yes to a new job, a promotion, a raise, a loan, this can be you moving house, right? Maybe you've got something here where you do need to kind of knuckle down, or you do need to kind of tap into your inner strength there, because you're packing up your home and you're moving, or you're packing up where you currently work and you're like, yep, I'm on to something better and brighter and shinier than where I am right now. And this might be where you have an opportunity here to make a lot more money. So you could have something that does come in here for you this week that is actually very profitable, very positive, and really is in alignment with the goals that you had in mind for yourself. Some of you are resolving some money issues or some relationship issues with someone in your life here as well, right? The Six of Swords is where we do move forward. I do feel a little bit that some of you might actually even have a vacation. We do have some water with the Six of Swords, so better times ahead. You're making progress, but you could actually also be traveling in some way. And that could be just what the doctor ordered. So perhaps that King of Coins, you're like, you know what? I'm going to spend some money on myself, and I'm going to give myself a little bit of a break. But the King of Coins can be a very positive person in your world this week as well. This can be somebody who is very knowledgeable in business, in financial matters, someone who is on your side in the upright here in this energy. So this can be some very positive communication and resolutions with someone in your life, and they might even give you some really good advice, or maybe they come back to you if you have a question. Maybe they come back to you with a yes. Right? So great energy. But yes, we've got the Seven of Wands. So it's not like this week doesn't have its kind of ups and downs or challenges or anything like that, but you're not ignoring anything this week in this energy. You're standing up for yourself. You're standing up for other people. You're tackling issues head on, and you're open and receptive to talking about things, to resolving things here. It's not a stubborn energy necessarily. Granted, it can be, okay? But I feel in this, it's a little bit more flowy than it is stubborn. But you are resolving things this week, and you're making progress and moving forward. So it is a very a very positive energy, but maybe with a little bit of a side order of challenge, but you're going to overcome that challenge or resolve an issue in a way that you are satisfied with, that you're comfortable with. So let's grab a couple angels of abundance and see what we've got here. We've got clearing debts. Hey, there you go. King of Coins, taking charge of your money, your finances. The Six of Swords, getting yourself out of a little bit of troubling waters there, and all smooth sailing ahead. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. All that matches all the energy we've got. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. Breaking free of patterns and cycles, right? Letting things go, getting rid of some baggage, all in alignment with the astrology of the week. So clearing debts is a way to get more abundance and get more into the flow in your life. And we have conscious consumer coming in here as well. Maybe you're starting to make some very smart choices with your money. Again, King of Coins, getting charge of your money. You have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply and you purchase only that which you need. So again, some of you are taking not just charge of your finances, very money oriented with all of this stuff. You're not just taking charge of your finances, you're also making some smart decisions. So maybe you decide to buy all organic, or maybe you decide to buy the grass-fed beef, even if it costs more money because it's better for you or better for the environment. Maybe you're trying to reduce packaging. Oh, good Lord, the packaging, right? And so perhaps you're going to shop in locations where they don't have the excess packaging, or you bring your own, right? Something that can help the environment, help the planet at the same time as, giving you the opportunity to buy the resources and things that you do need. Or maybe ethically inclined companies as well. But anyways, I'm going to leave all that there for you, Libra, okay? So I hope there was something here that resonated with you on some level. If so, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you're entering the contest to win a free personal reading, deadline August 31st, enter as many times on as many videos between now and then that you want. Like the video, subscribe. You have to be subscribed, and I am abundant goes in the comment section down below. I will announce the winner September 4th. So I thank you all for watching. I hope you have a mystical, magical, and wonderful week, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hello there, Scorpio. Let's have a look and see what we've got coming in for you guys in your week ahead. Messages for Scorpio, please. What does Scorpio need to know? Thank you. Divine intervention. Oh, well, that's exciting. So this is very mystical, very magical week. Expect the unexpected. Some things defy logic. So just don't be on the lookout too much. We don't want to obsess anything over anything, because we don't want to block anything here. Pay very close attention to your dreams, to signs, and to your intuition, because there is divine intervention bringing you something. Get ready for a miracle. You are in the midst of a divine intervention. Spirit's like, hey, you know what? I'm delivering you something, so get ready. You may just be getting some deep insights, some wisdom, some spiritual downloads for some of you. But for some of you, because this is a harvest moon that we've got this week, this is a time to collect, okay? A time of harvest, and of course a time to break free, find some freedom. So however this is going to play out for you is bringing you something that you want. So get ready, be open, find some quiet space, do some meditation, do some candle work with crystals, connect with nature, whatever that looks like to you, however you would, typically get yourself in a space where you can be in receiving mode is going to be important for you guys. All right. Something may come to you via a dream. Little miracles might just happen. You might just find yourself very simply being in the right place at the right time. And you have the Magician coming out in your reading here as well. So right place at the right time indeed. Four of Wands, Two of Coins, and the Magician. You're ready to celebrate here, Scorpio. Something. Be flexible, open, and adaptable with the Two of Coins. Get ready to celebrate. Something coming in here, some excellent news with the Four of Wands. And it's because it's something that you've manifested, something that you have really tapped into. It's like you've unlocked the key to your true potential. You've unlocked the key to abundance. You've unlocked the key to possibilities, to opportunities, and you're getting something that you want. So things are lining up for you in a very magical way here, Scorpio. The Four of Wands, also known as your 1111 card. This does bring in a celebration, get together. This does bring in a energy of having a good, strong foundation. This is where we have higher levels of commitment coming in. This is where we have birthdays, weddings, engagement parties, where we celebrate our success. We get together with friends and family. This is a time of abundance for you, right? The Four of Wands does bring in an element of success and abundance into your life. Now, this could be very interesting because you might actually get an invitation or something, or maybe you've already gotten an invitation to attend some sort of celebration. And in this, attending this event or this get together could actually put you in alignment for something. So if you're looking for love, maybe it puts you in the right place in the right time to meet somebody new. If you're attending, let's say, a wedding or an engagement party with a significant other and you're not married yet, perhaps this love in the air, and this might actually also align all that energy for you so that you deepen a commitment with someone that you're already with. If you're looking to make more money, right, you could have news of a new job, or maybe because the Four of Wands is a higher level of commitment, this might be where you get the promotion or the raise that you've been wanting and that you've been manifesting into your life. It could even be a new job opportunity. But it is abundance in your life. It is a big yes in this energy. This is where we commit. This is a sense of community, stability, fun. All of this wonderful energy comes in. And like I said, of course, it is known as the 1111 card, and that is quite often associated with new beginnings, improvements in your life, and your wishes. What are you wishing for? In the Two of Coins energy, some of you may actually have an important decision to make this week. The Two of Coins is where you're, weighing up your options. Do I say yes? Do I say no? Do I go left? Do I go right? So you might have an important decision to make. Some of you might actually have more than one door opening for you this week as well. But the Two of Coins can remind us to find balance in our life here as well. So if you've been, kind of juggling things a little bit, you've been getting things done, but you're a little bit out of alignment, out of balance here, you're being reminded here in this energy to get grounded, to find a little bit of balance, and to make a little bit of space there to receive something, whether it's a blessing, an insight, whatever it happens to be for you, luck. Okay, whatever it happens to be for you, we kind of do need to be in a certain energy in order to receive. But the Two of Coins can also represent, trying to get your money, your finances in order. And this can also remind you to be flexible, open, and adaptable in this energy and not resist anything this week. Just be in the flow. Be in the flow, just like this juggler. This juggler, isn't going to stay on that unicycle there without being in balance, without being flexible. Right? If you've ever watched a tightrope walker and they've got that big long pole, right? That pole isn't just straight and steady the whole time, right? It does kind of go a little bit like this and a little bit like this. And if that tightrope walker isn't feeling it, isn't being a little bit flexible and adapting to, where that pole wants to go and realigning it there, right? It's going to fall off the tightrope. So be flexible, be adaptable, be like that elastic band on a warm summer day, and a little bit of magic may come in there for you. And we do have the Magician. So the Magician is your energy. This is your ability to find the right resources, the knowledge, the information, the opportunities, that you need at the time that you need it. Magic in the air for this, right? You've got to focus on your goals, a focus on something positive, or focused on making a decision or finding balance, whatever it happens to be, right? The Magician brings in a creative energy for you and highlights your skills. So it could be that your skills are highlighted in such a way that this is bringing you and putting you into alignment to make more money, so that you don't have to juggle your finances in your bank account, right? So that you can just have something that's a little bit more solid and stable. And this particular Magician is actually looking at both the Two of Coins and the Four of Wands, right? So, bringing you something forward that you've been waiting for or wanting. A little bit of magic in the air for this. So whatever it is that you need, what you're looking for, again, be focused on your goals, be prepared to take some action, but ultimately get in receiving mode here. And, right place, right time, a little bit of luck on your side this week. So believe in yourself and keep an open heart, keep an open mind. Very interesting. I love that that has come out there for you, Scorpio. So if I can shuffle these things, let's get you a couple of last cards out here. These are the Angels of Abundance, how to attract and improve abundance flow in your world. So let's see what we've got. Positivity, faith, and optimism. Yes. You open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you're on. Keep the faith and keep going. Okay? Embrace your inner magician. And we have employment change. There you go. Something to celebrate. Something changing here for some of you this week. Your career path is leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passion, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. Now, of course, you're not all starting a new job. Some of you have some sort of change in the dynamics in your workplace. Or you are making a decision and you're discovering opportunities and you're like, okay, you know what? I think I need to do something differently, or I think I need to approach something in a different way. You could have someone else in your workplace that quits and then someone new comes in, and this can change the dynamic of things. So there's a lot of different things that can happen in regards to employment change, whether it's you or someone else, right? But it is bringing you here this energy of change, abundance, and alignment. So for some of you, this is just an indicator that this might be a really good week for you to start exploring your options. But I do think for others of you, you have some very interesting news coming in here for yourself. So I'm going to leave all that there. I hope there was something here that resonated with you on some level. If there was, please like, share, and subscribe. I thank you guys for watching. And if you do want to enter the contest, like this video, subscribe to my channel, write I am abundant in the comments box down below. Deadline to enter August 31st. Enter on as many videos as you want up until then, and I will announce the winner September 4th. And if you don't get this one, then I will have another contest shortly on the heels of this one. So I thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great week. See you later. Hello there, Sagittarius. Let's have a look and see what we've got for you guys in your week ahead. Messages for Sagittarius, please. Thank you very much. Reach for the stars. Okay, it's your time to shine here, Saggy. It's your time to break free. Follow your goals and your dreams. And you may even be embracing a little bit of luck. Okay, so reach for the stars. You're being encouraged to dream big, think big. You have barely scratched the surface. You have unlimited potential, and you are getting ready to experience this firsthand. What are you wishing for? What are you dreaming for? For some of you, with this full moon that we've got this week, this is a time of harvest, a time when things are coming to fruition for you, coming to a conclusion for you. So have a look back all the way to the new moon that we had in Pisces about 6 months ago, okay, and have a look and see how far you've come. Have you made any progress? Where do you feel like you've been stalled? Where do you feel as though you've been successful? It's not until we kind of reflect, Mercury retrograde, it's not until we reflect that we really do recognize how far we have come and what we have accomplished. we also sometimes realize what we still have to accomplish, right? How much further we still need to go. Okay. But it's always a good idea to stop in your tracks a little bit and do that little bit of assessment in your situation. Some of you are looking to really make some changes and break free from situations that just aren't working for you anymore. And this is that Uranus energy, right? That's rebellion energy, breaking out and ditching toxic cycles, people, right? Finding your freedom. The moon energy, right? Letting go of emotional baggage, letting go in some cases of people that are hindering your progress as well. So whatever your situation happens to be, reach for the stars. There's infinite abundance and opportunities to be had in the universe, and it's your time to shine. So some of you might be actually taking some sort of action on a dream. So don't let anything stand in your way. The path forward, thank you, is open. You've got some really good karma on your side. We do have the Justice card coming out here for you, and we also have the Two of Wands. Now, it's very interesting that these two should come out together. The Two of Wands is where we've got an idea, where we've got some sort of inspiration, we've got something that we want to do, right? And the Two of Wands can come in here to show that there's an important decision that you need to make this week. Which direction am I going to go? Now, this may have something to do with your goals and dreams. This could be something a little bit more practical in your world this week, right? But do I do this way or this way? Do I turn left or do I turn right? Do I take the road that is known or do I take the path less traveled? Okay, so some of you here have a little bit of thinking to do, assessing to do, or analyzing to do. So you might have quite the choice, because the Two of Wands, especially in this particular deck, can represent that fork in the road, right? And this is where we quite often procrastinate a little bit, because it's like, I just don't know. I don't know which way to go. This path forward is all lit up. I know what's at the other side. It's familiar and it looks a little bit easier. This one's in the dark. It's in the shadows. I don't know where this goes. It's a little bit scarier. It's out of my comfort zone. We all know that growth and opportunities and expansion and everything like that does not happen in your comfort zone. It always happens a little bit outside of it. So you may need to get out of your comfort zone just a little bit. You might need to face your fears a little bit this week. All right. But this also reminds us here that sometimes not everything is black and white. Is there a hidden option? Right? Is there not just a fork in the road, but is there something that you're not seeing quite yet? Because sometimes some of the most interesting things and where we get things done is in a little bit of a gray area. And the things where, we can sometimes kind of compromise a little bit. Like, I'm going to stay on the path that I know, but I'm also going to do a little bit more on the side. I'm going to do something else on the side. You dip your toe in the water, so to speak. So anyways, there might just be a hidden option. Something might be revealed to you this week. But in this energy, this is showing you that, every idea needs a little bit of a plan. Where are you going to start? If you're looking for a new job, right? You're not all of a sudden going to jump ahead and skip to an interview process. First, you have to prepare a resume. You've got to, do a search. You've got to apply somewhere, right? There's multiple steps before you get to that interview stage, right? So it's always a good idea to put together some sort of plan and figure out, where do I start? And then where do I go from here? But along that planning stage, be flexible and open and adaptable, because we do sometimes take a couple of steps forward and then we got to take a step back and reassess our situation. Am I still on the right track, or do I need to do something differently? Okay, yeah, great. And now keep on going. So, and it's in that energy of being flexible and being willing to take that step back every once in a while that we can propel ourselves forward in the most profitable, exciting, and successful direction that we can. So very interesting energy. But the twos are not just about decisions, but the twos are about finding balance. And we do have the Justice card here, bringing you balance and harmony, or bringing in a focus on finding a little bit more balance in your life. Are you having fun? Do you spend all of your waking hours working? Do you have any time to yourself? Are you always giving to other people and neglecting your own needs? So in this energy, it is important to find some balance in your life. It's also balance and harmony within a relationship as well. Okay, for some of you, you're focused on your relationships this week. And on which day was it? On August 27th. Okay, so right the day before this reading starts, and of course the energy does come over, right? We carry it forward. Mars entering Libra does have you focused on your relationships. The Justice card is Libran energy, and we've got this fiery energy with the Two of Wands. So you might be trying to figure out which direction a relationship is going in. You're trying to figure out, am I still on the right path? Do I further my commitment with where I am right now? Does something have to change? All right. So you might have to have some very open and honest discussions with people in your life. Now, this can be a commitment or a relationship with your employer, with the people you work with a business partner, with a friend, or with, of course, significant other, or maybe just the relationship you have with yourself. And because this Libran energy and Mars in Libra does bring a focus on all of our relationships that we have in our life, and brings us really kind of a realization about which relationships are working, which ones aren't, which ones are repairable, and which ones we need to let go of, right? The full moon can bring in that energy of letting go. And sometimes we do evolve to a place where we recognize that less is more. We recognize that I would rather have a small group of quality friends than a big group of acquaintances. Right. And as we evolve, as we grow, as we move through life, sometimes our friendship circle gets a little bit smaller because we're no longer energetically aligned with some other people. So you might be making some decisions with some friendships there and some partnerships in those ways, and figuring out which ones are good, which ones are not, and what do you need to cut out of your life. But the Justice card does also have to do with some good karma coming your way. Okay, those scales of justice, they're in your favor. This brings in an energy of fairness and of being impartial. So if you're trying to make a decision, okay, you might need to leave some emotion out of your decision-making skills and abilities this week. All right, and especially if you're dealing with money, sometimes our emotions can get the better of us. Never make big financial decisions based on emotion, right? Sometimes, the heart wants what the heart wants, but sometimes we do need to take a little bit more of a practical approach at those things. If you have any legal situations, right, you may have some things wrapping up. Justice is served for you. So you might be dealing with those things. You might be gaining wisdom and insights this week as well. But ultimately, there could also be something new that is opening up for you, or those improvements in your life that you've been wanting and waiting for. All of this wonderful energy is on your side. If you are, by the way, dealing with any kind of legal situation or documentation, think of contracts, think of loans, things like that. You might actually be paying off some debt this week, getting something resolved. Or if you are entering into any kind of new agreements or dealing with any kind of legal paperwork whatsoever, okay, make sure you double and triple check your documents. Okay, even get some legal advice if you have the ability to do that. Just because we are in Mercury retrograde, and even though this retrograde does actually carry a little bit of luck with it, and does actually bring us some really quite positive vibes, actually, even if we do have that going on, we do still have the retrograde. And as we all know, Mercury retrograde can bring up issues in regards to any kind of some sort of legal decisions that we do have going on, right? And so just make sure that you double check your clauses, your repayment terms, things like that. If you're putting in any applications anywhere, read it and then reread it, right? Sleep on something even, right? We can fill out an application or a contract or something, put it to the side, come back to it tomorrow, and you'll probably find something that you missed the day before, okay? And that's just that reminder in that retrograde to review, right? So, but I think something really positive there for you guys, all right? We have attracting, not chasing. Anything or anyone you chase will run the other way because of the fears underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. I always liken this particular message to trying to get a cat to come to you. If you're familiar with cats, they'll do things in their own way on their own time. And if you see, a cat outside, right, you're not going to get that cat, you're not going to be able to pet that cat by running up to it. It's going to run the other way, right? Because that's their instinct. Instead, you're going to hunker down and you're going to, bring it to you. You're going to coax it to you and it's going to come to you if it wants to or not. So when we are attracting things to us, right, we do need to be in this energy of attracting, right? Because that chase, right, chasing things too much, right? Yes, we all need to chase a dream of some kind, but we don't want to chase things away. And in that energy, right, that it instigates adrenaline and the fight or flight kind of energy, right? So we want to attract abundance, attract opportunities, attract people, attract resolutions, right? And not come out roaring like a lion and scare things away. So just a little bit of a reminder there for you. So I'm going to leave all that there for you guys. I hope there was something here for you. If so, please like, share, and subscribe. Very powerful week. Center, ground your energy. And remember to double check everything this week as well. All right. And if you are entering the contest, okay, we do have the Justice card here, so it can bring something to you. All you need to do is like this video, subscribe to my channel. I am abundant is what you're going to put in the comments box down below. I'll announce the winner September 4th, so stay tuned for that. And of course, contest closes August 31st, but enter on as many videos as I post up until then to increase your chances. So have a great week, you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye. Hello there, Capricorn. Let's have a look and see what we've got for you in your week ahead. Messages for Capricorn, please. Messages for Capricorn. Thank you. We have kindred souls coming in here. Interesting. Some of your relationships are changing. Of course, we do have Mars entering Libra on the 27th, so the day before this week starts. And this does shift a focus for people on your relationships. Are they healthy? Do you feel connected with the people around you? Are you feeling yourself drifting away? And as we grow, as we evolve, as we get older, as we get wider, as our circumstances change, we find ourselves sometimes drifting away from some people, but attracting others into our life. And right now with the kindred souls energy here, you are attracting people that are energetically matched with your vibe. This might be spiritual people. This might be money-oriented people. This might be people who share a similar interest as you, but whatever it is, there's like a little bit of a deeper connection, a deeper bond. Of course, kindred souls can very much be associated with like soulmates and things like that, right? The kindred spirit energy, if any of you ever watched Anne of Green Gables. You are currently experiencing many changes in your relationships and friendships. All right. So a little bit of a focus on relationships and also being open and willing to meet new people. But these people are aligned with you and Spirit has put these people on your path for a reason, right? Maybe they're to connect with in the long term and there'll be these connections that you keep well into your old senior years, right? This could be people that are just around for a moment, a flash, an instant in your life because they're just here for a purpose. Whatever it happens to be, they are aligning with you in a positive way. Now we've got the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Swords this week here for you. So the Eight of Swords, of course, is a little bit of restriction. And this is quite often self-imposed. Okay, because we're undecided about something. We feel a little bit trapped in something here. We feel a little bit confused or powerless, right? Or we're like frozen in time, frozen in place. Okay, and it's quite often there's some underlying fears or some doubts. Maybe we don't quite believe in ourselves. Okay, or there's some questions that you need answered, right? You're trying to figure something out, right? Maybe you feel you're in a situation where there's no growth in something that you want. So the Eight of Swords is here keeping us a little bit trapped, stuck, paralyzed, right? So we do need to face something here. And good thing that the Queen of Swords is here, because the Queen of Swords can help you to make some very clear, decisive decisions, can help you, bring you clarity, wisdom, insights, and can really help you break out of this Eight of Swords energy. So where there is restriction, you might find freedom. Where there's indecision, you're going to make a decision. Where there's confusion, you're going to get clarity. Where there's something you don't know, you might get that information that you need. So there is a little bit of a shift coming in here, but the key is you need to be willing to have an open mind and follow through with some decisions or follow through with some convictions here. The Queen of Swords, very interestingly enough, as your own energy, and this is where you're being really honest with yourself, right? Where in your life are you feeling stuck? Where in your life are you feeling as though there's no growth or that there's no way to move something forward? Where do you feel like maybe you can't communicate or you can't be authentic and be yourself? Because the Queen of Swords is an energy of knowing who you are, being very confident in yourself, and always being honest and truthful, right? So in this energy here, be honest with yourself. Now, in some ways, some of you may actually need to put up some boundaries. The Queen of Swords is the energy that does tend to come out when we do need to put up some boundaries. And especially if someone makes you feel a little bit small, or you don't feel that something has the potential to move forward, right? Instead of growth in an area, especially relationships, this is a restriction, right? And we don't want that. So you might need to put up some boundaries there, and you may even need to cut something off. And this doesn't mean that you need to be, forceful or anything like that. Sometimes we just make a decision internally and then we drift away. So you could have some change in dynamic there. But if you do need to put up boundaries anywhere, Queen of Swords is the energy that's going to carry you through. Also the one where you're going to exert a little bit more confidence. You're going to be honest with yourself and others. And this is where you can get clarity and make a very, very, very firm decision, right? There's no doubting your convictions when the Queen of Swords comes up. Now, the Queen of Swords can also be a person in your life that you ask for some advice, or that you're communicating this week. This person does tend to be come across as a little bit aloof. They're not, but they come across that way because it's like, I need to protect myself a little bit. You're welcome to ask me questions. You're welcome to hang out with me, right? But I'm not going to bare my heart and soul to you until I completely trust you. So this can be your energy, but it can also be someone around you. And maybe this person can give you some insights. This person might be someone that you're talking to, and you know that whenever you do talk to this person, you're going to get the cold, bare, hard, honest truth out of this person. They're not going to sugarcoat anything to make you feel better. They're going to tell you exactly what you need to hear, okay? And, not just tell you something that, just makes you feel good, okay? And we all have that person in our lives somewhere, right? They're a logical thinker. They're highly intelligent, right? And they're clear in their principles and their convictions in this energy. So this can be someone that can really help you if you're struggling to move forward with something, or you're confused about something. Sometimes we just need to bounce some ideas off of somebody, and this can be that kindred soul that you've got in your life. But this can be someone new that you meet, or maybe you seek them out for a little bit of advice. So this could actually be somebody that you pay, right? Is this communication, open lines of communication without judgment, right? So, hey, if you're feeling in this Eight of Swords energy and you're feeling a little bit lost, then, like a counselor or something like that may actually be able to help you. A career counselor, a relationship counselor, right? That kind of thing, right? A neutral party, right? Can give you some advice there, because there's no emotion. There's not really any emotion, at least not outwardly, with that Queen of Swords, right? So logic, intellect, and reasoning is the order of the day with that. Face your financial fears. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. Eight of Swords. All right, time for this to go out the door. So this is the angels of abundance giving you a little bit of information how to get more abundance into your life. All right. So I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here that resonated with you on some level. Ground and center your energy this week. Try and find a quiet space for yourself, right? And I think you will come out pretty okay. But again, you might have some important decisions to make this week. But if there was something here for you, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you're entering the contest to win a free personal reading, hit like, subscribe to my channel. I am abundant is what you're going to type in the comment section down below. August 31st is your deadline to enter. Enter as many times on as many videos as I post from now until then. And I'll announce the winner September 4th. So otherwise, I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hello there, Aquarius. Let's have a look and see what we've got for you in your week ahead. Messages for Aquarius, please. Now you're gonna be feeling this week like there's no tomorrow. You're probably already feeling some energies this week, right? Uranus, of course, is your modern ruler. And so you're a little bit more used to this energy than perhaps some other people are. It doesn't make it necessarily any easier for you, okay? But you're used to rebelling against the status quo. You're used to finding a way forward. You're used to being solitary. You're used to being in this kind of freedom-seeking kind of energy, right? And but the thing is that there's change. Right. And, you are a fixed sign. So change is sometimes something that doesn't always come easy to you unless it's necessary. So a lot of you are in the mindset where, I'm the same way, right? So I'm Aquarius sun and Sag rising, right? So freedom, ultimate freedom and independence is very important to me, right? And I like change when it serves a purpose. I don't like change just for the sake of change. And it's like, why did we change this? It doesn't have any impact. It doesn't have any effect. And in fact, we've made this worse, right? So I feel like here that because there is kind of this rebellious energy coming in here, I feel like some of you are very much going to be embracing the change because they've been a long time coming. But you're going to be very, probably a little bit methodical about some change. Okay, so if it's something that's in your wheelhouse, something that's under your control, you're going to be like, yep, I'm going to blow the crap out of this. I'm going to change this. But in the meantime, before you actually do anything external, you're going to figure and formulate things out internally, right? And then other people, it looks like you're being rebellious or impulsive, but you're really not, because you probably thought about something for quite a while before you've actually taken physical action on it. Right? You've made sure that, what you're doing is right for you at this particular moment in time. So some very interesting energy for you. But of course, Uranus is your modern ruler. Evolution is you, okay? Your ability to try new things, to be inventive, to challenge the status quo, to look out for other people, find freedom, and really look to the future and see what impacts things may have. Right? And so you might be getting some deep insights this week, all right? But we do have a little bit of magic in the stars and the skies for you. We've got the golden stars. The stars are lining up for the perfect opportunity now. You are in alignment. You're in the flow. This is your energy. Uranus is going to be retrograde in Taurus for 5 months, Aquarius, okay? It's the long haul. You don't need to do everything all in one day. Just know that the universe is very supportive of whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you want to change, whatever it is that you want to grow in your world, whether it happens to be spiritual, physical, relationship-based, money-based, whatever it happens to be. The stars are aligning for you, and that's what you need to know. We have freedom of choice here as well. Your choices are yours to make. Don't allow others to make your choices for you. And Aquarius, even though you're a very forward thinker, right? Sometimes, because you are a little bit out there sometimes, right? And you are a few steps ahead of other people a lot of the time, right? Sometimes Aquarians do restrict themselves in some way because of the judgmental attitudes of other people, because Aquarians are very misunderstood a lot of the time. So in this energy, Spirit is saying, find your freedom. Where are you compromising your dreams, your goals, your ideals, your beliefs, your way of life to avoid condemnation by someone else or to avoid someone else's judgment? Okay, and where are you allowing other people to kind of dictate to you what you should or shouldn't do? Time to break out, time to break free, time to let go of that, time to be completely and uniquely you, Aquarius. Very interesting. Freedom, freedom, freedom. It's all about freedom. Fly free, Aquarius. All right, let go of those restrictions. For some of you here, you might actually be letting go of people. All right, and again, in that Pisces full moon, we're letting go of things that just aren't cutting it for us, that are not making us feel good, even if it's people and connections in our lives, right? And of course, Uranus is being very, very helpful for you. Okay, breaking you free out of any toxic cycles, toxic relationships, toxic environments, or bad habits, right? So embrace this energy, as challenging as it may sometimes be. Change is in your destiny. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, or the Wheel of Destiny in this particular deck, and we also have the Seven of Cups. Very interesting combination here, okay? We're going to start with the Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups has to do with your dreams, your imagination, your fantasies, okay? What are you dreaming about? If you just sit there in a chair and you let your mind wander, where does your dreams take you? Because this is a time for you to follow your goals and your dreams. The Seven of Cups shows you've got a lot of different opportunities, or you've got a lot of different directions that you can go in right now. Can also bring in some illusions, okay? So you might need to be really honest with yourself in this week about something in your life, okay? Take the blinders off. Sometimes we do that, right? We pretend that everything is okay when in actual fact we're not good with something. But ultimately, I think you do have the opportunities here, and the stars are aligning for you to make some dreams, some wishes, some goals come true. But it does require change. The Wheel of Destiny is coming in here to bring you some change, positive change. The Wheel of Destiny aligns you, okay? Stars are aligning for you, and this is in alignment with your destiny. So it's like things are lining up for you in the most positive way. And it's about freaking time, right, Aquarius? You've been through the ringer. You've been through some ups and downs. You've been through a lot of turmoil and chaos and unexpected things in the last little while, right? And part of it had to do with Pluto coming into your sign, right? And then backing out of your sign. So there's been a lot of back and forth, a lot of sidestepping, right? A lot of forward momentum, but also a little bit of backtracking there as well. So ultimately a little bit of chaos in some cases, but the Wheel of Destiny is an alignment for you, right? So this is you moving forward in a direction that you are meant to move forward in, right? So it's a great energy. This brings you good luck and good fortune. Also brings you some really good karma, right? So you're getting rewarded for something, for all the good that you put out there, Aquarius, for all the help that you give other people, for everything that you do to help humanity or your community, right? All the advice that you've given people, it's all flowing back to you now. So this is a very profound moment. Yes, this is a weekly reading, but of course the big energy that we've got coming in makes it bigger than that. Okay. So, opportunities aligning for you. The stars are aligning for you. You might find yourself in the right place at the right time. You might get a little bit of a lucky break on something, but ultimately this is a time for you to really align yourself with your goals and dreams and be really clear, Seven of Cups, on what it is you want. Set those intentions, right? And even though at the full moon, we don't necessarily set intentions to manifest at the full moon, but it depends on your relationship with the moon energy. Okay. And because this is all about freedom. And for you, for some of you, I feel this might actually be a really good full moon to use your magic. So set some intentions, work with water, right? Water brings healing elements to us, right? We've got water with the Seven of Cups, and of course you're the water bearer. So working with water might really benefit you this week, but however you do things, okay, you might benefit from manifestation. But for some of you, you do have something aligning for you this week as well. You might find yourself in the right place at the right time, because the full moons do bring things to fruition, do bring things to completion, and this is a harvest moon. So you might be harvesting something that is really quite positive. And of course, the energy comes in a few days before the full moon and a few days after. So like this couple of weeks might be very important for you. Okay. Things are starting to line up for you in a positive way. And you might just see small improvements, but they will be improvements. Okay. Or there will be those opportunities, right? So opportunities are knocking for you right about now. Okay. So I like your energy. Okay. I really, really do. And yes, Uranus retrograde might make you feel a little bit uncomfortable, but it is grounded by Taurus energy, right? So, it just might make it a little bit easier to navigate because it's not out of control, right? So let's see what else we've got for you. Face your financial fears. Okay, now this is the Angels of Abundance giving you some key insights, advice, and wisdom on how to get more abundance into your life. When you are honest with yourself about your fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you in fact have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. Find your freedom. Release restrictions. Move forward in a wonderful direction. So I'm going to leave that there for you, Aquarius. I hope there was something here that resonated with you on some level. If there was, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you are entering the contest to win a free personal reading, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and in the comments down below, I am abundant is what you're going to put there, and that way I'll know. Deadline to enter August 31st. Put that on as many videos as you want, and I'll announce the winner September 4th. But in the meantime, have a wonderful, magical week. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your weekly reading. So this full moon is in your sign. Okay. So you might have a little bit of magic in the air. Whoopsies. You might be feeling a little bit rebellious this week. You might be feeling very emotional. So just make sure you do ground your energy. But this can also bring about your creative artistic side. But I do feel as though some of you, wow, thank you, are going to be having some wild and crazy dreams this week. All right. So keep that dream journal because there could be an incredibly dynamic shift for you here and your ability to really harness your personal magic. And again, some things may be coming to fruition for you right now, right? They require change most likely. Okay. Especially with Uranus there, and probably letting go of any kind of self-imposed restrictions, doubts, or fears as well. All right. We have divine intervention. Get ready for a miracle. You are in the midst of a divine intervention. Wow. Stars are aligning for you. This is your moon. This is your time to shine. So the next couple of weeks are going to be very profound for you. Stay open, stay grounded, be in the flow, be flexible, open, and adaptable, and little miracles may happen. It could be something as simple as you being in the right place at the right time. It could be that, the universe is conspiring for you to bring you deep spiritual insights and growth and enhance your intuition this week. Maybe there's something delivered via a dream, but there could also be something manifesting in your physical world. So very nice energy there for you. We have path of least resistance. When all doors seem to be closed, it's because you have not tried to open the correct one just yet. we sometimes give up, right? So sometimes we've got things that we want and we're like, I want this thing and I'm knocking on all these doors and nothing's opening for me, right? I keep hitting these dead ends. Doesn't mean that there's not a door or opportunity or something out there for you. It just means that you haven't quite been on, haven't knocked on the right one yet. But I feel here with the divine intervention coming in here, there's some sort of door opening for you. But just keep an open mind and keep an open heart though, because sometimes what happens, we are brought opportunities and things by the universe, and they're a seed of opportunity or a seed of potential. So they don't always quite look like what we had imagined, but they will get us to where we had imagined something. So don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Sometimes what seems like a small opportunity can lead us to something big. We have your untapped inner power. You're getting ready to experience great power within yourself. Again, this is a big, big energy for you guys, okay? You might be feeling more inspired. You might be feeling more creative. You might be gaining those deep insights, right? The spiritual growth, emotional growth, right? Whatever this happens to be, you're tapping into your inner magic. You're tapping into your inner power, okay? You might be feeling more confident at this time. Okay, or maybe with the full moon, because they can be very emotional, maybe with this full moon, you are recognizing where you have a lack of confidence. And with the Uranus energy, you're going to break that down. You're going to break down that barrier. You're going to break down that wall, and you're going to find a little bit of freedom in that. You're going to be like, no, I'm not going to do this to myself anymore, right? I'm not going to, I'm not going to hold myself back, right? So you're breaking down those cycles, you're breaking down those barriers, and you are, really figuring out what you need to change in your life, right? And I just feel this huge breakout energy for you guys. All right. So let's see what else we've got here. Oh, we've got the Tower. Hey, look at that. The Five of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Where are you in your own head? I feel like here you are very much releasing any kind of inner conflict, any kind of defeatist attitude, any kind of fears, any kind of little old stories that have been in your life that have been holding you back. And because the Five of Swords sometimes can represent that little inner voice inside your head. Maybe at some point in your life told you that no, you'll never make money being an artist. All artists are starving. They're poor. They live on people's couches. They live in cars. Well, it doesn't have to be the case. So you're breaking free of that, right? No. That little voice in your head that tells you you can't, you're getting rid of that. And you're instead replacing it with I can. And it's quite often that little voice inside our head that does hold us back in the biggest ways. It's not always other people that hold us back. It's us, right? And it's because we believed something that someone else has told us. We believed a restriction that someone else has put in our head. So whatever that looks like to you, time to break down that barrier. And yes, we do have the Tower coming in here. So not surprising. I knew someone was going to get it, and it's you. Okay. I will tell you that, right? You are the very last reading, the very last sign. This full moon is in your sign. It's a blue moon. We've got Uranus energy, and you're the only one to get the Tower. Breaking down barriers, breaking down walls, letting things go. It's a time of upheaval for you, but in a very positive way. It's a time for you to find your freedom, to let your light shine, to get rid of any old restricting patterns and behaviors, let go of emotional baggage, let go of fears, let go of toxic cycles. Big, 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 big shift for you. Massive. Okay. But it serves a purpose. Okay. It might be uncomfortable. All right. But it serves a purpose. And it's important to remember whenever we do get the Tower moment, quite often, yes, it feels like the end of the world. It feels like things are crumbling. It feels like, oh my God, I'm not in control. But quite often the Tower does come in like a crack of lightning hitting us in our head. It quite often does come in as some sort of massive insight or revelation. You might discover some information and you might be like, oh my goodness, and this can create a shift within you. You might discover something about yourself, get that insight about yourself, right? Maybe that little voice in your head that's been holding you back. And you're like, oh my goodness gracious me, I gotta let this go. I gotta make some change. I gotta make a conscious effort. And then boom, Tower moment for you. So whatever this is you recognizing relationships that are holding you back, right? Something is keeping you stuck. And this is your huge, massive breakout moment for you right here. So prepare to be maybe a little bit uncomfortable. Prepare to probably take some sort of action or initiative, but I think you're going to get some answers. The Tower serves as a purpose. It brings sudden, unexpected change, insights, revelations, but it's to clear out all of the stagnation, all of the blocks, anything that hasn't been working for us. And it's to make the way, to make room for bringing in something new, something we want, something healthier, something better than what we had. But we, just like a glass of water, right? You fill a glass with water, you fill it to the rim, right? But the water's not quite what you want because it started out okay. It started out cold and refreshing, but then it sat there for too long and it got warm. And now you're like, well, I want the cold water again. Well, how do you turn warm water cold? You typically add ice. You can't put ice in the glass of water because it's filled to the rim already. So what do you have to do? Dump out some water before you can add the ice. And that's often what the Tower represents. There's something here that started out okay, but now it's not what you want anymore, right? Or it's not working for you anymore. So we got to dump some of that out. We got to leave our foundation, right? The strong things, the good things that we built, and the base of that water per se. And then we add the things that we really do want, the things that were in alignment for us here now. Sometimes we're in control of our Tower moment. Sometimes we're not. Okay, so just be a little bit aware of that. But you could just get something very unexpected right now. But we do have the Five of Swords and we've got the Queen of Swords. So I feel like here there is some resolution to something here as well. Something that's been challenging, something that's been a little bit of a struggle. I think you're going to be getting some deep insights as to what that is so that you can move forward with clarity and a sense of conviction. You're maybe even just being really honest with yourself about something, right? Because with the Five of Swords, maybe there's something here that, you know, is just not working for us. You might need to put up some boundaries here, okay? Or you just, again, need to be honest with things in your life. What is causing you conflict? What is keeping you stuck? What is keeping you confused? The Queen of Swords is your energy, okay? Here, bringing you those insights, bringing you that clarity, helping you to be very honest and truthful with yourself, and being very, very, decisive in this energy. I don't know. There's like a very clear conviction that you might be coming to. So you might be drawing a very profound conclusion to something here. You're communicating in a very positive way as well. I think you're resolving some conflict. You're resolving some issues right around this time as well. And it may require a huge change to a situation, especially around relationships. Or it may be that you need to change how you are dealing with things. So some very interesting energy here, but the Queen of Swords can be someone that you're talking to, someone that it can be something new that's coming in, right? But this can be someone who you are talking to that might give you some insights or help you see something or give you some advice, but they're going to be very honest with you, right? They're going to tell you what you need to hear. They ain't sugarcoating anything in that energy. The Queen of Swords is not the person that you go to if you just want to feel warm and fuzzy, right? If you ask this Queen of Swords person for advice, they're going to give it to you, and they're going to be brutally honest with you, not to be mean or anything like that, but it's just that, you know, you ask them for something and you're going to get it. And, you know, sometimes it just doesn't come out warm and fuzzy, but it's always something very much what you need. We have a gratitude list coming in here. Now, this is Angels of Abundance, so deep insights, wisdom, advice, and things about how to get more abundance into your life. Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing on gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of the universe. The more we are grateful for things, the good, the bad, the ugly, the more blessings that we receive. And we have attracting, not chasing. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. Okay. The difference between the two, right? Think of trying to get a cat. This is not the first time this card's come out. This card's come out for a few people in these readings, right? In our human existence, we want to just go after everything, want to chase everything, right? And while it's good to take actions towards our goals and our dreams, we don't want to pounce on something, right? Just like trying to get a cat, it'll run away, right? We need to entice something to us. We need to bring something into us, and we need to be open and receptive to things while also be ready to take some initiative, right? So what are you chasing away instead of attracting into your life? A little bit of a shifting in energy there for you, okay? Just a little bit of a reminder there from Spirit. So I'm going to leave that there for you, Pisces. Hold on to your hat this week, okay? Ground and center your energy. Remember, we also have Mercury retrograde. There's a lot going on this week. So take the time, find the space for yourself to connect with your energy. You might be very much benefit from some solitary time. The Queen of Swords can be very independent, very solitary sometimes. So you might be it might benefit you to spend a little bit of quiet time alone this week. Okay. So I'll leave that there. I hope there was something here for you. If so, please like, share, subscribe. And if you are entering the contest to win a free personal reading, like this video, subscribe to my channel, put I am abundant in the comments box down below. Contest closes August 31st. I'll announce the winner September 4th, and you can enter on as many videos as I've posted in August that you want. So I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.